So hi, welcome back to the channel. If you're new watching this video and if you're new in this channel, welcome you all. My name is Zia. I'm from Papua New Guinea, and on this channel we talk all things digital, all things passive income, all these digital products, how to make money online in general, tips and ideas, hacks. I began this journey late last year and it's been so lucrative. It's been so challenging and everything, but I also have a group of people who are already watching and looking up to me to continue to present valuable information to them, but to give them a head start to begin something of their own, and that they will find their purpose of why they're supposed to be on internet, why they're supposed to be on Facebook, why they're supposed to be on Instagram, or what will give them more value in using their data the right way and their phone while online. So if you're ready to get more value out of this video, hit the subscribe button and also hit the notification bell so you don't miss any single one of my videos. I've been watching the online space, especially with Papua New Guineans. I've been seeing what they do online. And if you're in your 20s, 19, 18, if you're in your 21, 22, 23, within those ages, it's the best time to start. Because when I was at those ages, I had no idea that these things existed. And then recently, when I began to see the possibilities and the vastness that is on the internet that any teenager can do, I began to see and I began to reflect what would it be like if I started back then. So this video basically is just to help all the young people out there who just maybe graduated from high school, college, or universities and don't even have a chance of finding a job, or there is no acceptance to any college whatsoever and they're stuck at their homes. My first advice for you, or my first tip, or that I would recommend that you do, first of all, is that get a job. I started as a shop assistant. That means we work at a shop. We do everything that is required of us to do things that will help in the shop. Maybe arrange the things on the shelf, arrange at the packing areas, or anything in the kitchen, at the kaiba, be where you are at. And because the basic thing here, and understanding, you may be wondering, she's talking about an online thing, and why is she referring us to work offline? The reason is this: you're using data right now to watch this video. So if I were you, I would be wondering, how am I getting, or I would be thinking seriously, how am I getting this data and what value am I getting out of this data? If it's a gift from your family, or if someone is generous enough to continue giving you, your parents or your siblings, I don't know, that they continue to give you money for your flex, or maybe the money is for something else, but you continue to buy the flex to do other things, maybe on Facebook, on TikTok, I don't know. But that's the reason why I began that first tip by saying that you should get a job. Yes, get a job. There's really nothing wrong with getting a job. There's really nothing wrong to start at a shop, to start cleaning, to start mopping. There's really nothing wrong. Get a job and start right there. So when you get your money and you begin to buy, let's say if you're buying flex, if you're buying data packages, then you know that you will invest the time that you're online for the right course, which will take us to the next step that I will give you a tip on, which is why you should be online and why you should spend more time using your data for the right purpose that will benefit you as a teenager in your 20s, 19s, 18s, or even 21s, 22, 23, and 25. Why you should spend your time online with the data that you're buying for the right purpose, and why it's important that you should think about them seriously. And the way that you will continue, or the way that you will use the data wisely, and or use your money wisely to buy what you're supposed to get, especially if you're buying data, it will help you to know the value of your hard work. When you get a job offline and then you purchase the data, you will begin to understand how much you're spending online, how much you're spending to buy data and or flex, and how much you're getting out of what you're doing online with the data. Because if you sit back and calculate, like I also do that, when I calculate how much I spend on just data, it's just too much. Sometimes it bothers me that I don't get much out of the internet when I'm spending this much. So if you are in your 20s, if you're in those early stages that you should be, and you are using, which I see a lot of people in Papua New Guinea, a lot of young people using the internet for reasons I don't know yet, and everybody has the right to go there. I'm not saying you don't have a right or you're misusing that right. I'm not saying that. I'm only guiding you to do what's right while you are there. So when you have a job and you begin to buy your own data and your own flex, you will begin and you will understand what I'm saying. You will see and value the amount of work you put in to get this much money, and how much you're spending to be online, and what are you getting out of being online. So there are people in the world out there who are 15, 16, 17, and some at their 18s to their 20s, they're already a six-figure earning people or business owners online, just online. And you may say that they're not legal, but they are legal. They pay tax. So it's the same thing. There are certain programs that I'm in that require me to pay tax. And so you do have to fill in a tax form, and you do have to submit your tax form so that there has to be tax removed. So it's legal. You pay tax. And so when you're paying tax to the government of a certain business you are in online, you've already become a business owner, a legal business owner doing business online. So it really is nothing that should make you skeptical and think about how is it possible. It's just an online thing. Well, it is, but it can be a legal business that you will treat as your business if you have that approach to it and commit your time into it. So again, if you're in your 20s, if you're in your teenage ages, it's the right thing to do. And maybe when you are in your mid 20s to 30s, to be thankful that one of these days you will come back and say thank you, that this video has helped you realize something that you're supposed to be doing and that you are missing out on. So many Papua New Guineans, teenage Papua New Guineans, don't really have a purpose of why they are on Facebook, why they are on Instagram. When I see on TikTok, there's so many Papua New Guinean TikTokers that they just do videos just on dancing, and it's really disturbing my sight. Not to the sense that I'm trying to say what they're doing is wrong. If that's their passion, they like to dance, there's nothing wrong with it. But what are you getting out of the dancing there? My point is, if you're good at dancing, turn that hobby into an earning thing. So again, if you're going to ask me how am I going to do that, leave in the comment section, how am I supposed to start? If you're 20, 19, 18 and asking or watching this video, ask me in the comment section down here, how am I supposed to start as a teenager? Well, the beginning of it is that you buy a flex and buy data, and the first thing you do with your phone, just your phone, is you're holding it right now and watching this video, go into Chrome if Chrome is the main browser, or Google, or YouTube. If you have a Gmail account, you obviously have a YouTube there. You can sign into it and create a channel. Once you have done that already, you're going to see that there's a search button on all those internet servers, Google, Facebook. Every internet platform has a search button, and on the search button you type in anything at all that you want to have information about. And when you do, you will understand why is it that you're not knowing it yet, or why is it that you haven't known yet. It's because you hold your phone and you do what you do online and not really satisfy your inner person why you are there. And why are you there anyway? That's my question in this video. If you have a purpose of why you should be online, fulfill that purpose. Make something out of that purpose that gives you the drive to continue staying there. There's some people that I see, they just go online to keep scrolling and scrolling and scrolling and scrolling. They just scroll. They love to scroll and continue to read. Whether it's benefiting or not, they just read and read and read on. I mean, I would love to read things that benefit me because I spend money to be there scrolling. So I read what's going to benefit me. If it's not benefit me, I just send them away. If that ad is not helping me, I just erase it, or the X button of a certain post that's there. You have the right, you have the power in your hands to exit out of that scene that you are looking at or trying to read, or if it's disturbing, take it out. And the more you do that, the YouTube, the Facebook platform recognizes what you are in there for, and they will continue to send to your newsfeed the right things that concern your interest, the right things that make you stay more on that area reading. It's going to recommend, the platform will recommend those kind of information to your newsfeed. But if you continue to just continue to just read everything, the Facebook or the platform will continue to present to you anything at all that might not be good, might be good. They keep presenting it to your face. You keep reading it. So why, you may ask, why do I say that? It's because I do a lot of research, and I know what it is that is, how it's working, how the algorithms or how the waves of the internet work on every platform. Say, for example, if you're only into motivational stuff on Facebook and your feed is always filling with motivational stuff, that means that the platform already recognizes what you really are there for. You are there to continue being motivated by motivational speakers, motivational messages. So it will continue to recommend more and more new motivational speakers or new motivational pages or texts or whatnot into your newsfeed. So that's just how it works. All the social media platforms, Google, YouTube, and all those areas, they are called search engines. Why are they called search engines? They're called search engines because people search those places for answers of some sort that they want to know about. And once you continue to search for the topics that you're interested in, and you continue to exit all of the topics that you don't like in your newsfeed, the search engine of those platforms will recognize what your movements, what your activities are there, and then they will begin to recommend and push to your newsfeed the right information for you to watch, for you to read. So I hope this video is giving you value as much as it's helping me to make more information that will help you understand your purpose of why you are there online, what you should watch or what you should not see, what you're doing with your phone, if it's really benefiting you or not, all those sort of things. If you're in your 20s again, 19, 21, 22, I don't know, but in your teenagers as well, that will give you satisfaction of why you buy a data or why you get buy a flex card, especially in Papua New Guinea. Internet is not free for us in Papua New Guinea, so it would be good if you know the purpose of why you are there and what the internet is presenting to you, whether or not it's benefiting you as a teenager, you're learning out of it or not. Again, if you're in your teens, if you're in your 20s, 18 or 19, and you're on Facebook, the best way to start an online business or start knowing how to begin something online is to invest your time in watching the right things, reading the right things on social media, especially Facebook. If you're on YouTube, make use of the platform in searching for the right information to watch them. Like I said again, those are all search engine platforms. They watch every user. I would say they watch every activity of a person on those platforms, what they do, where they click, they watch them. And it's a system designed in a way to always track everything that a user is doing. And according to what you do, they will recommend things to you. I mean, some will be just additional things that because they are ads and they need to push them out to a certain audience, so they do that. But for your personal feed, they will give you the information based on what you're interested in, and that will be depending on your bio. What you write. If you just write a bio that does not care about what you are on Facebook, then Facebook won't even care about why you are there. For example, I see a lot of people writing things like, I don't know, some weddings that don't even make sense to why they are on Facebook. Well, if you watch so many international people, like people in the US, people in other parts of the world, if you watch their profiles carefully, you will realize that they describe their bio to what they are doing on that platform. And why they do that is that they do that so that the platform will go in favor of what they're doing. So if I write my bio as an entrepreneur, then the Facebook will recommend my bio or my profile, and sometimes push my profile to some group of people that are entrepreneurs and business like-minded people. And so when they see my Facebook profile, they will watch it and see what I do. So in that way, it's working in my favor, because the whole purpose of why you write a bio up there is to be found in places that you want to be found, not in places that won't benefit you. So the internet is a whole setup of idea working in favor of itself. It's all there for itself. If we as people get ourselves into that place and design our profiles into what's going to benefit that platform, then they will begin recommending to us the right things that will also benefit us. So I hope you're receiving some valuable information. But many of you may ask as well, how do I know all these things, and why do I say all these things? Where do I get all this information from? I've been having conversations with a couple of people, and I don't know why, I wonder to myself why they're on Facebook, but they don't know this and that. They are on Facebook, but they don't even know what to do with Facebook itself. So that means that I see that there's a need to educate people what is about Facebook. What do you do there? How is Facebook benefiting you? Facebook is not a safekeeping memory, or I don't know, platform of keeping photos, which I see many Papua New Guineans say they put up their photos and they say for safekeeping. That's not your album. Facebook is not your album. It's not a place for you to store your things. You store your things in I don't know, in your drive, in your flash drive that you own physically. Facebook is a place, it's a search engine optimization. It works I mean, that was the whole intention of Facebook, is to make money there. People go there to make money, not to safekeep their memory. So that's one thing I've realized. How do I know that? I've been doing research on all these things, and that's the reason why I'm saying pointing out all these things for all teenagers. If you're watching this video, it should bring into your understanding some things why you're not doing the right things there, or why you should begin to have a different approach as of now on Facebook, or if you're on TikTok, or if you're on Instagram, if you're on YouTube. This video should help you know your purpose of why you are there, and as early as now that you are in your early 20s or in your teenagers, then you can start something. And the first thing to start with, like I said, is to get a job offline. If you cannot afford data and you're using somebody's money to buy data, get a job offline and help yourself to buy your own data. And when you get online, use the phone that you have to be online to search the right things that will benefit you. My favorite example, I'll give you my tip, what I do. I go online and I search as much possible ways I can see that I can benefit, how to make money online, how to broaden my understanding. Get a job offline, help yourself to buy the data for yourself. When you are online, use your phone, use your time studying the right things, watching the right things that are educational, that are going to help you with what you're going to start online. Most importantly, do researches. Just type in anything you want to know that is educational, that you can start making business online with, or anything that is very easy for you to do, but without investment, because obviously you are in your teens, you don't have a lot of money to invest like 1,000 kina. If you do have it, it's a bonus for you. But simple as that, you just do that. I mean, that's all it takes. And once you realize the vastness of how much information you can continue to get online, you won't stop searching. And the more you search, the more information you get, the more you will continue to broaden what you're doing and just stand out for yourself in the online space. For example, if you want to create a shop online, uh, the system in PNG is not yet in favor to all online business owners, especially if you want to start a digital store, meaning to say everybody goes online and buy online, not for you to just like what's happening now, like you advertise your physical products and people pay to your account and then you send all this, and that's not what I mean. Digitally owning an online shop requires you to set up an online payment method, all this, and which our country is not yet in favor of that. We don't have many options. The banks are not open yet to those options for us in Papua New Guinea, so it's slow. But you can start by learning them and beginning to handle things manually, like what everyone is doing now, and that's going to help you as a teenager in your 20s, in your 21, 22. If you are in those ages, it's the best time to start. When you are in your late 20s or even in 30s, early 30s, you will be somewhere into at least owning something that's for yourself. Max out all your ideas. What I mean by max out is that try every possibility there is there. And as long as you have your phone on your hand and you have the internet with you, the list of possibilities are endless. You can watch out anything, you can type anything, you can see anything that may work for you. Whatever that might be working for you might not work for me. Whatever that's working for me might not work out for you. So it's vice versa. It's a win-win situation. But you're online, right? And I'm online. Everybody's online every day, and we get to do what we do there, or we just go there because we want to be just there. And I don't know what your reasons are, but I'm hoping that you're getting something out of this video. Make use of your time wisely and do the right things while you are there. I hope that you're getting value out of this video. As much as you know that I'm doing all these things, not just for me, but also for you to benefit. Thank you so much for being with me in this journey. It helps me to see what my purpose is in making videos. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm becoming more and more comfortable in front of the camera. Not to say that I want to look good and all that, but really the whole thing about it is that if I'm happy and doing what I'm happy about, it is what I want to do. I'm enjoying it, and it's just something that makes me feel delighted when someone is having value out of what they're watching in my channel, on my videos. And thank you so much again, once again. You all have a great day, afternoon, good morning, good night, wherever you are in any part of the world. Thank you so much for watching this video, and hit the like button of this video. That will really help me. It will motivate me to continue doing more videos for you. And subscribe if you're new. Subscribe to the channel. I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.